Hello boys and girls, back again for another preview. Today we are going to be doing our match preview for Crystal Palace taking on Wolverhampton Wanderers, and it has just been abysmal, not just this season but recently. I mean, my dad just looks pissed right now. I'll just say that he's really just done with Roy, done with the players. You know what I mean? I don't even know what to say anymore because it's the same thing week after week, so predictable. There's no fight in the team.
First of all, everyone's got to understand that we're in trouble. Serious trouble. I mean, trouble. Not just...
Big trouble.
You got to look at this time of year, you got to look at the momentum, okay? And the momentum for Palace at the moment is relegation. Now, this time last year, Bournemouth were in the same position. They just only had 3 points less than us, I think it was, exactly. And they got relegated. So the players have got to wake up, and the staff at Palace, we're in a relegation
fight.
Okay,
which I don't think they realise.
We're in a relegation fight.
For the players, yeah.
Again.
For the players, like every game this season, in certain games like the West Ham game, obviously a few days ago, it's like another game to them. They just turn up, they just play. There's no fans to tell them how crap they are and how rubbish they've been, and they just go home in their fancy cars, probably have a party, have a few drinks, play around with money and all of that crap.
Football's a team game.
Exactly.
Okay, and
bunch of individuals.
We play like we've just met up 5 minutes before the kick-off. There's just something missing at the club. I've got some notes here. I mean, we've got no tactics, we've got no fight, we've got no spirit. There's no teamwork,
no pace.
There's no method in our play.
It's nothing, man. When was the last time you can remember us dominating a game? Like an actual game?
We don't
probably
dominate
Leeds.
games.
It was like 2
I
months ago, wasn't it?
I look at the way other teams play around us, okay? And, they're not playing great, but there's a method in their play, and they play as a team. Burnley last night, 2-1 down at home to Aston Villa, okay? 15 minutes to go, you'd think the game was dead, okay?
Exactly. That was us.
But not Burnley. Not Burnley.
Definitely not.
The emphasis on most in these clubs is teamwork, okay? They didn't throw the towel in, they came back and won 3-2. If that was Palace, I just couldn't see us, I wouldn't have never seen us do it.
Every time we go a goal down, we never look like winning or scoring, that's the problem. The problem is against West Ham, we went a goal up and we still blew it. Like, we should have lost that 8-1.
I mean...
West Ham anymore, you know what I'm saying? Realistically.
Defensively, we're a complete mess.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Some of the goals we conceded as well.
The team, it's a team game. You defend as a team. You attack as a team. Okay. When we defend, okay, the front line don't put any pressure on the defenders. Okay. When the midfielders get it, they pass it through to the attackers. The midfield are non-existent.
It's like a knife through butter, isn't it? Yeah. It's basically like that.
They got our midfield of non-existent.
I don't know how Luca gets in the team over Riedewald. I want someone to explain to us Palace fans. I want a specific member of the Palace coaching team, Roy, Ray, anyone. I couldn't give a crap who it was. You get me? To explain why Luca is better than Jair Riedewald or how he is, man. Because the guy can't pass the ball. He could barely last 90 minutes. He got substituted as well, and you're the captain, man. This brother's the captain, and he's got this. His attitude stinks. The way he plays is diabolical, and I'm tired of it.
Attacking team get the ball. They go through our midfield like they weren't there. They're straight on our back four. Exactly. The back four have got nobody. They're unorganised.
When you got Chiari at the back, do you remember in the game?
I mean,
we went 2-1 down, and then Chiari gives the ball away, and they should have had a third. Like it says it all. It's the same problems we've had for the last 5 months.
The thing that annoyed we were rubbish. Exactly. West Ham should have won that game 6-2 at least.
Exactly, man.
We were really rubbish. I mean, you go 1 goal up, you think, right, okay. They equalised with one of the softest goals that you could think of. Really? I mean, I know they play well, And then when we went 2-1 down, I mean, what?
But set pieces, we conceded.
What we almost concede? How can you almost concede from your kick-off? I mean, it just. Sorry, but the confidence has gone out of the players. I mean, I'm a bit concerned. We seem to be an ageing club. I mean, when you've got a midfielder who's playing as a centre half, and the actual centre halves can't even get in the team.
Sacco, he's disappeared.
If we defend like that,
Dad, I'm not even confident we can hold on to a 3-0 lead if we did. If that happens, you know what I mean? That's how bad it's got.
We got the humiliation against Liverpool.
That was a month ago. We still haven't learned. We've lost. We conceded 3 against Villa, 4 against City, 3 against West Ham in that period. Yeah, against teams that I mean, not City, but West Ham and Villa. Come on, man, we should be getting at least a point against teams like that. We've got the potential to beat them, and we haven't.
The only reason West Ham didn't beat us 5 or 6-2 was because of luck, to be honest with you.
Okay, another point I want to bring out. This came up today, and when I saw it, I thought it was a load of BS. So I thought everyone was just joking and just taking a piss because he's a new signing, especially West Ham fans who sent it to me. But when you look at it, and you have a new signing who, I don't know if he mistranslated it in French or whatever, saying that, listen, Crystal Palace can help me succeed in the future, basically, and then I can move on to a club that I'll be at for a longer period for 10 years. It's like, come on, man, really.
Tristan's just showed.
I just showed him like a few minutes ago, literally.
Now he's on Instagram. I mean,
no, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's true
because everyone's up in arms about it.
I'm assuming it's true. The new signing, he's just joined the club, and the first thing he says is, "I hope." Palace can help me get to a bigger club where I can stay for 10 years. No, that's just it's just. Are you that good? Are you? I mean, you're going to turn up against Wolves and you're going to score a hat trick, are you? If he, starts scoring goals, great. I mean, says it all. So yeah, that's not a good thing for a player to say, to be honest with you. So a bit upset by that. Really upset. But it's just like you're a new signing. You missed one game because your visa mucked up. That's on you, or whoever is in control of that. And then afterwards, just like a day before the Wolves game, basically, or a couple of days before, whatever, you make a stupid comment like that. Come on, man, get real. You're playing in the Prem. You said you wanted to play in the Prem always. This is your first opportunity. You might have just already gone and screwed it up, literally, man. And it's just not a good sign. You're not going to get liked by the fans. I'm hoping he's as good as he thinks he is. Exactly. Because players who like to talk the talk, but when they walk the walk and look like crap, it's just like another flop and a failure at Crystal Palace. So, Wolves. Yes, Wolves. Right, game. Okay. Played them twice this season, then scored a goal. They play the way that defensively the Palace don't play. We never press anybody. Never. I mean, we couldn't press grapes, to be honest with you. And you watch Wolves. As soon as you got the ball, there's a player there who's going to be tackling you. So look. This season, Wolves they're not exactly as good as they were last season. Their last win was against Chelsea back in December. But the way that we're playing at the moment, the team will have to turn out a fantastic performance. Whether it's in them or not, I don't know. Players you got to watch out for: Adama Traore, Neto's another one. Yeah. I think they've lost the 2 best players they lost because one's injured and one went to Liverpool. Exactly. But they're still a good outfit. Not scoring as many goals, but I think that I wouldn't want to concede a goal. I wouldn't want to go 1-0 down. We need to score first somehow, which I'm even if we score first, I'm confident we're going to keep a clean sheet. Don't get me wrong, I love Wilf. I mean, he's been great for Crystal Palace, and I really don't want to criticise him, but I'm going to have to. No, it's getting out of hand right now. He got fouled the other day, okay? The referee acknowledged the foul and waved play on. Now, instead of Wilf joining in and getting up and getting him involved in the attack, he starts whinging and looking around and putting his arms up. It's like the referee's playing advantage, Wilf. He's seen you got fouled and he's playing on. Get on with it. The one thing is, he lost the ball. And he just stood there like a scarecrow for about 5 seconds straight. He lost the ball. Didn't even make any effort to track back. You know what I'm saying? He lost the ball. His legs were split. His ball was at his foot. He lost possession of it, and then he just stays there. Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, you lost it. It's like I've never seen him this annoyed since we lost probably 7-0 to Liverpool. Mentally, okay, yeah, Wolf can go ahead and he's got so much ability. He can do a bit of trick and score you a goal. But come on. Mentally, he's just not there. He's not there. He is scoring goals. He's not there for 90 minutes. He's not giving the club a 90 minutes. Not consistent enough, or else he'd be at a club like Arsenal. If he spends as much time playing football and concentrating on his football and trying to do well for the club as he does, whining and complaining to the refs and moaning to players who every time you get tackled. You're a winger, Wilf. You're a good player. You're going to get tackled. You're going to get fouled. Get up. Get on with it. That's what happens in football. Right. So we're going to do the Crystal Palace team lineups. We're going to make this very quick because I say the same thing every week, and then Roy usually picks a completely different team and goes with the same old crappy players. So in goal, Jack Butland, because Vicente's been off form, shipping too many goals. He's lost his confidence. There's a defence in him. Left back, Tariq Mitchell.
2 centre backs. Tompkins, obviously, if he does play.
Tompkins, if he's fit.
Obviously,
Cahill.
because he's always and Klein at right back. Ball needs to be dropped. He's been shocking recently. I don't even know how he's getting in the team. On the left, I mean, the only player we can play on the left mid or left wing, whatever, is Abire Eze right now. I mean, obviously, Schlupp's injured for the next couple of months, and until we get another winger, Eze's going to have to fill through there and that. Chiarte in his actual position in the midfield. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I think, you know, putting back in
been playing
midfield.
out
I know
position.
it's difficult for me to criticise him too much because he's playing out of position. So, you know, he's not a true defender.
Yeah, exactly.
His position is midfield, so let's
Roy
put him back
playing
there.
there, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
where we need strengthening in the middle of the park.
Next to him, MacArthur. Yeah, he's not really been the best, but he is consistent enough to stay in the team compared to Luca and Riedewald, sort of, if you know what I mean. On the right, the only player that can play there is Andros Townsend. He's doing okay defensively, yet we're still shipping a load of flipping goals. But yeah, what else have we got? Up front, Sahar, the only player who's quick and got a bit of pace. He's been scoring a lot of goals for us this season. And alongside with him, Jean-Philippe, you know what I'm saying, a French striker. It's going to be interesting how he plays. So he does start, which is pretty likely because he is fit to play. And he will feature in the squad against Wolves this Saturday. What are your thoughts on that? Mr. From Big Mouth in the team, if you want to call him that, you know what I'm saying?
Mr. Big Mouth, you better score some goals, mate. Because if you don't, we're going to be on you.
Yeah.
Because
remember Lescott, prime example, ran his mouth, and
Lescott lost
Villa,
6-0 and started bragging about his new Merc.
Quickly, what's your actual
Prediction?
Be realistic.
Look,
be really realistic. Score.
My head says 3-0 Wolves.
So it's 3-0 Wolves, is it?
And my heart says 1-0 Palace, please.
So what's your actual prediction? Seriously.
I can only go on what on the previous games and the form that we're in. You know, it's going to be, I'd say 3-0 Wolves.
Yeah, I'm going to go 3-0 Wolves as well.
It's for the players to prove us wrong. And they've got the ability to do it. When the stadium's empty, you walk into an empty stadium, you play rubbish, you walk off you walk on in silence, you walk off in silence, you know. And if you don't go on social media and listen to the likes of us, you really don't know how the fans feel about it.
Let me ask you something, yeah. Would it surprise you if on Saturday a lot of fans turn up outside the stadium and do X, Y,
No, but they wouldn't be allowed because
outside.
But there's a chance
distance.
you get arrested. So you'd be pretty stupid to go. You'd be pretty stupid to go.
Yeah, I've been at Chelsea the other day.
You know,
and Newcastle as well.
Recently. Well, there might be some fans who do turn up.
I don't know.
But you know, the only people that are going to get us out of this are the players. Okay, we can't go on the pitch and win the game. It's the players who've got to sort their own. Well, I won't say it, but they got to sort themselves out. Okay, because we can't do it for them.
But that is the end of this preview. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Make sure you're on Twitter, Snapchat. You know where to go. Just want a good performance. If we lose, Roy has to go. Wouldn't surprise me if fans start turning outside the stadium and that, protesting what happened in Newcastle and Chelsea in the last couple of weeks and that, under their poor recent form and that. You know what I mean? We need a response. We need some passion and desire, like I keep saying every video, every flipping week. Just needs to get our tactics right. And yeah, just hope the result goes away. What I'm looking for is a win. A draw isn't good enough unless we're 2-0 down and then we make it 2-2. That might lift us up a little, but just really, we're in a right mess. The players don't seem to give a crap. I just hope they prove me wrong. God bless Crystal Palace right now, because we are in some deep trouble right now. Relegation on the way, you get me? So, yeah.
Take care, everyone. Best of luck for Saturday.
Good luck, Palace.
Come on, you Palace.
Definitely.
Prove me wrong.